Hi, I'm Tim. Join me in this video as I show you a quick and easy way to put this Insignia onto your RC model aircraft without the need for water slide decal paper. Let's get to it. We all like to decorate our model aircraft with some sort of insignia. Typically these are decals that come with a kit, or you can make your own decals with decal paper. I have a complete video on how to make your own decals. What you do is you have to purchase water slide decal paper. I got mine at Amazon. You get your images on the computer, you print them onto the decal paper. Once it's printed out, you have to spray it with a clear coat to keep the color from running. After that dries, you then have to apply the decals. You cut them out, put them in the water, slide them onto the aircraft, and you have a completed aircraft. This is my design of the Bronco. There's a link in the description. It's a great little foam board flyer. I just was very comfortable doing the decals. All the insignia you can see here on the side was done with a computer, and the decals that slide onto the aircraft. However, I have found that there is an easier process whereby you can do insignia, but you don't need decals. You simply print your image onto regular paper. Then you use self-adhesive laminating to put that image onto your model. And that's what I want to show you in this video now. So the first thing you have to do is to get your images, your insignia that you want to put onto the airplane. I use Google. I just do a Google search for what I want to do. I go to the image section. There's a bunch of images. Let me show you on my computer how I get those images, how I clip them from that to a graphics program, PowerPoint, or I use Keynote, and then print that out on the paper. So let's take a look at how we do that now. This is the normal Google search page. You can type in what you want. I'll try USAF Rondell to get an image of the Rondell. I click on the images. There's a bunch to pick from. You're going to have to clip it from this. With Windows, you can use the snipper tool. For Mac that I'm on, I use Command-Shift-4. And I get that little crosshairs. I drag it across the image and we'll make a copy of that image onto my desktop. And that just goes off the screen there. So we'll get rid of the Google page, we'll minimize that, and then I'll drag on from the desktop that Rondell. Next, we will pull up whatever graphics program we're going to use. It could be PowerPoint. I'm using Keynote on the Mac. Here is Keynote here. There's some text in there. I'm dragging it from the desktop, the Rondell. You can size that as you see fit. You can put it anywhere on the paper. You can copy and paste it if you want to make additional copies. There's a paste right there and ready for the printing. And you can do that same action for the lettering, the text right here. I've copied both of these. Copy now, paste, and then we can print this out on paper and then apply it to the aircraft in this example. This is just a Rondell for the Air Force, stars and bars printed out on paper. It's just on paper. There's nothing special about it. What we're going to do is use this Avery self-adhesive laminating sheets. And what these sheets are, you get, in this case, a pack of 50. Just individual sheets. You peel them off like this. This is the sticky portion. This is the plastic portion. We're going to use that to put these images onto the model. Once you have printed this out, what you have to do is trim all around it so you don't have any white left. This is what we have right here, and this is what we're going to affix onto the airplane. I've taken a piece of foam board. This is just white foam board that I build many of my models on. The Bronco was filled with a white foam board. I use acrylic poster paint on it. What I've done here is I've used the silver duct tape with a sticky back. On the top half, you can see with the smooth foam board, this on here is a pretty convincing aluminum finish, but I'm just going to do that for this demonstration. And what we're going to do is put this decal on here using the self-adhesive plastic. So I have this adhesive right here. I will peel it back. We will take this and put it face down onto the adhesive. And then what we do is I am just going to, with an X-Acto knife, cut around this, and let me do that now. So here's a rondelle on the sticky back. This is not sticky, it's sticky in the back, and I haven't done too precise. You want to have some edge around here to stick on. And then this is your aircraft surface. You merely put this on place, you press it on, and there is your Insignia on there with paper and the self-adhesive laminating sheet to keep it on. Now, for electric models, this is fine. There's no need to cover it with any spray. This is on here protected by the laminate. Now, there's one other technique I want to show you, and that's lettering. You notice if we take the lettering and we just print it out onto the white background, because it's a white background, if our airplane happens to be white, we can get away with that. If you put it onto the silver, you can see that the white background is going to show there. So what's the trick to accommodate that? What I do with your graphics program is you want to put a fill, which is common in any PowerPoint or Keynote background, behind the lettering that looks pretty close to the color of the aircraft you're putting on here. This is my approximation of the aluminum color. So what I've done is I've taken this right here, I just cut this out, and you'll notice that if I put this on here and you can adjust the fill, it matches pretty close to the back of that. So again, just like before, you take the adhesive, put it on, put it over this, and you just glue right onto the sheet. So again, in conclusion, this is a pretty easy way to take anything that you can print on a paper, using the adhesive, put it on your model. It's on there good and tight, and it's just a quick and easy way to do this. It avoids the need for decal paper and fixing the decal paper itself.